Peace, family. So I'm back with another one. Today what I wanted to do is I wanted to talk to my chosen ones about how these demons, the opposition, they have very few and little places to run and hide to these days. There's nowhere to run to lately, and there's nowhere to hide. Hey man, hey. It just puts a big, huge smile on my face, like knowing the seasons that we are in, that we have been coming into, and that we are falling into now. And it's like, when I think back to 2012, 2013, you know, when I first started having my real demonic run-ins with spouses, my ex, she got a great pass because I didn't know what was going on with her. You know, she just made me be really aware of myself, my actions, and she made me realize I was trying a lot of methods to please somebody from a beta position and not from my fully divine masculine position. You know, a lot of beings that ran and knew my ex back then, not my BM, this is before my BM, my ex, they just all used to say, yeah, Trak, she crazy, she crazy. That's all you would hear is crazy. Now we have terminologies and meaning behind this crazy, because a lot of shit that they do is always in the gray area. If you look at the yin and yang sign, right, they are the dark with a little bit of light, right? That's their vessel. That's what's going on in them. But the space that they hang out in is the gray area. So it's that line right before you get to the light side with a little bit of dark. You know what I'm saying? Which makes sense. If you look at it, the yin and yang, that process makes sense. Us light beings, it don't matter how light we are, we still got a little bit of dark in us. That's that unknown. That's that the experiences of life, the trials and tribulations. Then we are very curious, you know, so that can kind of lead to either side, but it's only that much. The light dominates. But my ex, she had plenty of places. It's not even that cold out, and my breath is showing. That is weird. This shit is weird that's going on out here. I don't know if they're using their heart machines and equipments and all of this shit, but this weather is weird. Y'all just saw me in a t-shirt yesterday, and now it's back to this. So I don't know the process. I'm just here for the ride. You know, we're spiritual beings. We just pop in and then we pop out. But like I was saying, right, 2012, 11, 13, we didn't have definitions to put with them at our disposal. The information has been there, but prior to those times, you had to really dig and research. You had to go to books, libraries, you had to call certain offices and places. It wasn't as easy to access all this information. So now what happens is, beings like my ex was able to run and hide behind these word spells called crazy, or this is just me, or this is how I am, and all these other weird spells to say, hey, I'm with you, motherfucker, this is me, take it or leave it. Which is kudos to them, you know what I'm saying? Kudos to my motherfucking ex, because she wasn't being as sneaky and covert and conniving as some of these other ones I've been running into and dealing with. My ex is more so, she got a problem with me, she gonna address me right then and there. It's no saving it. It is no saving it or pondering. It's like, which I had a little bit more respect for, because running into all this covert shit where they wanna, I had a situation where, and this is old, I'm not in that space anymore, but I had a situation where I'm just explaining of covert. I was gone to work. I had left out the house probably like 5:30, 6 a.m. I was at the build job, plantation. My BM gets up, she starts texting me, hey, good day, blah, 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 how's your day going, sending you good vibes, hope you have an amazing day, blah, 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 me and Lexi looking for a scene when you get home. So we talked just for a couple hours, probably about 2-3 hours via text while I'm working and shit as well, right? She put the perception out there as if everything was okay, but when I got home, my daughter's toys was gone, her clothes was gone, most of my BM shit was going her big shit that she could grab and swipe out, you know what I mean? And then she wasn't answering the phone. That's what I mean by this covert shit. That was very covert. Like, you could have just been like, yeah, nigga, I'm about to bounce. Like, I'm out of here. But they look for manipulative, sneaky ways to kind of get at you and your energy. You know what I mean? And to keep you in that weird ass space. So I had the outright ones, and then we have the covert ones, which is very sneaky. Like, I done had all kind of shit disappear. Recently, I had somebody break my headphones, but then I wasn't home and my daughter wasn't there, and and I had these headphones about 2 years. They haven't been broken. My daughter has took them on road trips. They actually my Turtle Beach gaming headphones. They like $150. You cannot just break these that easy. So what they did was they turned, you know how you put the headset on and you can turn it down for the microphone. You know, you just pull it down and it sits right here. They turned it all the way around like a fucking gadget. So I guess they thought that was gonna round me up. I'm in a space to where if I have to learn to let my mini go, best believe I'm going to learn how to let all these material objects go, learn how to not deal with all that witchy ass energy that just comes and comes and comes consistently. And I was not saying that to be sexual. Look, the process, like, we are in a day and age now. It's not 2012, 2011, 2013. So these demons are just doing whatever they can to suck your energy for as long as they can. They already know that they are some trash, some shit, and that is not gonna last, it's not gonna work. Friendships, jobs, spouses, it don't fucking matter which angle you put on it. These motherfuckers cannot hide anymore. They cannot hide. And then you got plenty of beings out here like me who's sharing the information as much as I possibly can to make sure them disgusting motherfuckers is not running around hurting everybody else. Because what happens is, you may get away, it may not get that damage, but the next being may be weaker than you and they could fucking get swiped out of here. You know what I mean? So that's how we have to process these things. Like, oh, they aren't hurting me. Yeah. That's like, all of these trees are sharing. They have a great system underground and above ground to where they can communicate, relate information, and share nutrients. Even from what you guys can visualize in my view, right? None of these trees are dying. None of them. They are all fucking sharing. But these demons is running around here like they Karens. These trees are Sharons, these demons are Karens. You know what I mean? So it's a whole process. Like, you could tell somebody, you could talk. The thing is, you can talk to these demons, give them information to pull themselves out of that space. And you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna look at you with the weirdest expression that they possibly can conjure up. And they're gonna just spew a bunch of words on you. I talk to demons on a consistent fucking basis in the 3D realm, not in the spiritual realm, because them niggas don't got access to this vessel. They have to access me through my car, my technology, through people that's around me, you know what I'm saying, through my daughter, like all these other different things. So I got a real witchy witch that's around, that's around my proximity. You know, we all have been I am a real fucking being. That's one thing about me, is I am a real being. So that's why I wouldn't be able to have this insight and this information if I wasn't in these experiences previously, and if I haven't been in these experiences currently. You know what I mean? And a lot of these motherfuckers, they don't even want to bring clarity to communication. You know, it's just blurt out a bunch of shit. I had somebody say, "How can I talk to you? And I don't have any confidence to talk to you because you always shoot me down." I'm like, bitch, that don't even make sense. Because when I talk out loud, you still don't respond. And the motherfucker never has a response for it. Because the demon knows what time it is. It's gonna play the game for as long as it can. The demon already knows it's some trash and it's some shit, so they want to pull you down into that same space. The only difference is there's no more hiding. And a lot of these demons are getting mad because we're calling them demons, we're calling them narcs, we're calling them witchy, we're calling them demonic. I don't give a fuck if you don't like it. Do something, motherfucker. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. The demons is always trying to shortcut some shit. Like, I would not put myself in a position to tell somebody or anyone to do something that I haven't done or would not do. Simple. I wouldn't be like, go punch that man in the face right now, if I haven't already punched somebody in the face immediately. Or I'll go punch this one in the face and you're gonna punch the next one because I'm gonna lead by example. I wouldn't just send somebody out there on a dummy mission. You know what I mean? And that's how these oppositions be processing shit. They just assume that either everyone's dummy or they're gonna keep sucking and fucking draining and hiding as much as they possibly can. The people that's getting close to us now, they are not growing. They are creating new masks and figuring out different ways to hide. But the thing is, this is a spiritual battle. We're teaching you are the spiritual being on the inside. So that means that you are at the breaking point of no more hiding. All these demons and witches, there is no more hiding. Hey mom, you walking around with your demon out, fucking disgusting. Don't text me talking about Happy New Year's. I don't even celebrate this shit. The New Year don't start till the damn spring come around. It's still wintertime. Why would I put that spell on myself to have me thinking, oh, it's a new year, I could work on this and work on that? The universe has not even shifted back to fucking spring yet. This shit be getting frustrating, just how fucking retarded and dumb these demons are in this fucking system. This is the kind of shit they'll do, right? I'm just doing this to be funny. This is the kind of shit the demons will do. Can you see me? Can you see me? Like, how well did I hide behind that tree? I'll have to rewatch it to see how I actually look, but I'm pretty sure that I am wider than this tree. Even though I tried to stand this way, I'm still visible. You know, there is no hiding. And when I say telling people to do things that I wouldn't do, I was referring to a lot of these demons don't want to address the core root, just like a lot of us have our own hard times, but we figure out a way. That's the difference with us, you know. Somebody has said before, like, oh, well, I don't want to have to talk to my mom and address her. I just want to avoid her. I just want to duck her, hide away, run, not respond, block her. Like, in my world, it's like you could do all those 3D things, but you still have that spiritual time connection. So you're trying to figure out a way to shortcut to figure out how to keep being a piece of shit. That don't even make sense to me. Why wouldn't you want to get better? Somebody tried to tell me that, oh, well, I'm not confident in talking to you or something with some shit in that manner, right? And I was just thinking to myself, like, what the confidence talking to me? How could you possibly not feel confident talking to a being who's extremely clear and confident, even against all odds? I'm so solid to where I stand that I went out somewhere yesterday, which I haven't been out in months, because I don't like diving into the matrix in the night scene life, right? But we spun somewhere the other day, and it was like some kind of performance show, you know. It was like doing like some kind of pole dancing, but it was like some kind of archery structure shit, so they say. But in my world, see women pole dancing, it's just sexuality, motherfucker. You just ain't in a strip club. That's it. But I know it was like an art class, so it was like a whole bunch of them had rented out a venue and some shit, you know what I'm saying? But long story short, watched a couple females get up there and dance. They had one male one who was witchy, who was in a dance group that wanted the pole dance, had to get up there with the group. So while the whole crowd is cheering him on, right, I literally just have to turn my back to the show and entertain myself in other manners while he's doing that, because I don't want to engage in condoning some male up here dancing and doing this shit. Like, I looked so oddballish with my back turned and not giving that shit energy. And as soon as that shit was done, I gave it a couple minutes. I hear the announcer girl up there talking, and the person who wipes the poles down came over. They wiped down. I turned back around. I knew it wasn't that weird masculine, feminine, witchy energy. You know what I mean? They don't have to worry about hiding as much when they're in the middle of the matrix, because the matrix is built for them. But when they out here interacting with us in real life, behind closed doors, in the cars, in the house, in the room, you know, out front of the house, you know, in front of the jobs, like all of these places, this is where the hiding in the witchiest shit is happening. You know what I'm saying? Like, I done had demons and witchy motherfuckers, like, not address me in real lifetime, but then they want to send a million texts as soon as I leave out away from them. It's like, bitch, I didn't want your energy. That's why I'm not even going to engage and open it to look at it. See, you're sending it to make you feel better, and I'm going to not engage, and I will make you communicate that outwardly if you still got the balls in real lifetime. Most of them don't have the balls in real lifetime to address the things that they address via text message. You know what I mean? So never, ever have no kind of like hard, meaningful like conversation with a witchy motherfucker via text. FaceTime, video call, you know, regular phone time call, or wait till you get their ass back in person again. You know what I mean? But we in a day and age where it's no more hiding. You know what I'm saying? Even if you got a mask, it still ain't gonna do you no good, because it's too much information out here. So, you know, dealing with people who are still giving you, you know, hassle and all that low vibrational shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to perfect your energy balance on the inside, so that way your chakras are staying aligned. You know, your solar plexus, your stomach chakra, you don't want that shit to start getting all scrambled, and then it leads up here to your crown chakra, which we call headaches or migraines. You know, you have your whole shit fucked up. You know what I'm saying? You want to keep your shit aligned. Keep your shit aligned, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no more hiding out here. There's no more hiding. You can try and do what you can. Clearly, that's why most of us are in the forefront. Because even if we wanted to live this life behind the scenes, we're not able to hide, because everything we do in our real life, in our everyday walk of life, is showing with the beings that we deal with and run into and engage with. Because in our worlds, all of these are motherfucking agents. You know what I'm saying? Agent Smith. So that vessel was accessible. I gotta be careful around that vessel. That vessel was accessible. I gotta be careful around that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So it's just being aware of these things. You know what I'm saying? But it's no more hiding out here in these streets. You gotta see us hands up, spirit up, team up. You know what I'm saying? And I'm standing with my team 110% solid, 10 toes down all the way. You know what I'm saying? But I won't run it up too long. Tapping everything down below. Peace and love to the kings and queens.